Kamala Ingrid, the Holistic-Yogi. Today's topic is about neck and shoulder pain. With the numerous amount of times that we've been spending a lot of times either on our cell phones or on the computers for those that work at home for long hours, these are main issues that people come across. So here are some quick tips that you can do simply at home and at the same time help release. But I'm very big with myofascial. It's one of the topics that a lot of people that are in the industry do not really tackle on. And I'm very big on myofascial release. Myofascial release is a great way of putting pressure into a muscle, releasing pain, and also those triggers that can be a nuisance over time. So here are some quick tips with these myofascial release. I have my own products, by the way. You can also sign up. Below I will put the link for those that want to purchase them, and each one of them is color-coded for each video that I pretty much will be putting on, and those that have been already released are color-coded so you can follow through. And they are also size it's very helpful for those that are actually going to be, if you're a bigger person, bigger than my size, like you're 6 foot and you're a football player. These here, the orange and the blue ones are going to be very beneficial for your body. For those that are about my size or even smaller, all three of them will come in handy. So that's something you want to keep with information. But today we're going to work on basically releasing. Let's start with the neck, and we're going to do a couple of exercises that I usually do after we go into the myofascial release. We go right into also some yoga stretches as well. So let's begin. So we begin by lying down on a foam roller, and here you press and compress the belly into the spine, allowing that compression to allow the spine to completely flush onto this foam roller. So you're going to open up the arms in T formation and keep your knees bent so that way your back is flat completely. Your arms are going to be in alignment to the height of your shoulders. So your hands are not going to go above that, but in T formation. And you do that on both sides. So by being here, palms are going to be facing down, and you want to hold this for about 5 to 10 minutes. And this allows you to release any tension that you may be built up from your, let's say from your mid back, which would be right below the breast line, all the way up into the neck and shoulders. And you may find tightness along the pectoral muscles, or sometimes into the shoulders, or right into the deltoid, sometimes right along the neck. If you kind of experience a pinched neck, then you want to also stay in this situation here to allow you to release. And all you gotta do is maintain a constant contact from the spine into that foam roller, and focusing on your breath the entire time. So breathing in and relaxing on the exhalation will allow the muscles to open up and gradually release. By the 7-minute mark, you will find yourself slowly easing into a nice steady flow, and the muscles begin to relax. So just stay here for about 5 up to 7 minutes, maybe more depending on the severity of your pain. Now we come on to the floor. Once we've done with the foam roller, we come into now our trigger point release with our myofascial release here, where we're going to just roll first the balls in a horizontal way. We place them right on the mid part of our back, and we're going to take our hands behind our heads and lift the pelvis up and allow ourselves to roll slowly up and down our backs, and allowing our bodies to slowly and get used to this. And it might be a little bit difficult. I know I am, very easy, but it will get easier for you. So don't worry. Take your time and allow yourself to roll gently. And if it's too much to bear, you're just gonna slowly breathe in and just add pressure into it. Keep those arms and those elbows back. Hands just supporting your head, and allow yourself to just hold here if you need to. And just keep shifting your weight back and forth for those that are beginners. Otherwise, you can just slowly roll up and down the back. Once you're done with the big ones, you can move on to the smaller ones. our blue ones, we're going to take them out and you're going to place them right on top to kind of release the traps from being so tight. You're going to place them right at the top of our shoulder, and we're going to take that arm over our heads. Some of you will find that your arm is not able to come all the way back, and that's okay. The goal is to eventually allow, through your breath, and as you exhale, that arm to drop slowly, and you hold it there. If you find that you're able to bring the arm down, but you have a little tension there, and you want to release and go deeper, just lift the pelvis up high, thrusting the weight into the ball, just a little bit at a time, and just releasing. Some of you may experience a little bit of a tension into the neck, and that's okay. Do what you can, and gradually allow yourself to be patient with yourself when you're doing this. So you do the same for the other side. Spend as much time as your body will need it, and just go up and down after you release the shoulders and the top, and just go up and down, right on the top. For those that are smaller, like my size, you can take the purple ones now and work them along our shoulder blade. So I'm going to turn around, and you see this muscle, this bone right here? This is our shoulder blade. We're going to ball and basically roll around the shoulder blade. It's like in a nice little station. So you're going to basically place the ball right on the top, take that arm, and roll that ball up and down, releasing tightness that you may be, and you want to be able to turn and bring that elbow back up and down, almost like a snow angel, and allowing that muscle to release any tension triggers. Find any tender spots, and those are the ones you want to be able to release, and then releasing it slowly. Repeating on the other side, same way, rolling it up and down your scapula, and then slowly into that snow angel motion. Keeping that arm very close to the ground, so you're really allowing that greater mobility once you come out of that pose. Release the ball, and then we're going to move on to the neck. For the neck, I like to use the block. So I take a smaller block, and I take the small purple ball. Our occipital point is located right where our head tilts back and forth. You'll feel that right there. We're going to make sure we place the ball on the right side and allow ourselves to put some pressure there, keeping the chin to your chest, and then slowly rotating the head back to the side of your shoulder so your chin reaches as far as it can, and then rolling back. And you want to adjust the ball wherever you feel any tension. You want to be able to release that as much as possible. And then hold it in areas that you find yourself very tender. Hold it about for 30 seconds up to a minute is actually very ideal, and then release it and move it to find another spot. And you do this, repeating as much as you can, and then slowly do the same for the other side. Repeating it on the left side now. And you might find that you hold tension more on one side more than the other, and that's okay. And then release. Now we're going to come onto all fours on our hands and knees. Let's release some of that shoulder, dropping down and squeezing the shoulder blades as we drop down the heart. We squeeze those shoulder blades together. Elbows are going to remain straight the whole time, and then we lift, catapult ourselves back up. Drop down, and you want to repeat this about 5 to 7 times. Giving yourself about a minute, maybe up to 2. Once you're done here, we're going to come into puppy pose. We extend our arms and bring the forehead down for beginners if this is too intense, and you will feel it right from the mid-back and all the way to the shoulders. If you want to go deeper, extend the chin forward, looking at the front of the mat, and your hips are aligned to your knees. Breathing in deeply. And again, hold it here for about 5 to 7 breaths. And then we come back up, allowing ourselves to come in, bring the hands back into play. And then we're going to bring ourselves into a seated position. Another thing we can do is with a ThoroBand. We grab our ThoroBand, which is a really good band to have. And this allows a range of motion. So I'm going to go from a side point of view so you can see me here. And we're in this band. We're going to take it and hold it wide. Bring it now all the way as far back to release any tightness and tension. And then roll it back forward over your head. Allowing that range of motion into the shoulders. And you want to do this about 5 to 7 rounds. And then release. Another one that we're going to follow through is our neck rotation now. Since we were able to release with the ball, now we go ahead and we go into a rotation that I like to do in yoga. It's basically bring the chin to your chest, inhaling back up, exhale back down, pressing the chin to your chest, inhale back up, exhaling down, one more round, and release it. Now we bring the chin to your chest and we're going to rotate all the way to full circle, releasing any tension. We're going to do this 2 more times. So we're doing a circle, rotating that neck all the way in full range for 3 times before we reverse the direction. Slowly now, repeating it from the left to the right, 3 times. Coming back to center, and now you're going to be looking to the far right, and then to the left. One more time. And release. So I hope this was a good help for yourselves to go ahead and get on board. You can order the balls directly from me. Link is on this site right below this video. Please like and subscribe so others can have also a chance to view this video. And I hope I can be of service. I will be bringing more releases, the myofascial release exercises that you can actually go ahead and combine it with some yoga therapy moves that I like to actually apply with my clients on an everyday basis. Hope it's helpful. Until next time, namaste.